folks, if you haven't made your way to center court yet, we are going to see some more men's open action. We have former Rumble champs Brosius and Camacho squaring off with partners Pinto and Dzema. Match 1 had some great moments, so don't miss out on set 2 of this match, and make sure you get over to center court to check them out in action, starting in a few minutes.
We've just confirmed Pinto's blood sugar looking good, which means we are ready for set 2. Camacho back to serve. Brosius telling Luke to keep being the wonderful person you are. Get better. Brosius can pass. Pinto bump set, gives him some room. Doug able to snatch that high line shot, toss it back to the turf for an early point and a 1-0 lead. Camacho, another ball in. Handled. Pinto moves into the center. And Brosius shoots just long on that one. Good communication from those two to move the point of the offense, but didn't change the result as Camacho and Dzema lead 2-0. Ball on Brosius. Luke picks up the Cobra on 2. Camacho picks it up. He goes for a high line chop. Pinto chases it down, takes it over on 1. Camacho picks it up. He goes for another high line. And Brosius takes it back over on first contact. I think on the left side we're seeing some volleyball being played over on the 10th side, but on the right side, towards the Rumble man, I'm seeing a little more tennis. 1 touch is all that is required for those two when you have that much skill. 0-7-2, Pinto at the line. Chance to cut their deficit in half here. Nice deep serve. Dzema has trouble handling it. Camacho's pump set is off the net. Luke picks up a line shot. Transition set from Brosius isn't as sharp as he wanted to be. Heads over the net and Dzema puts it away to pick up an untraditional, effective side out. Dzema with the float. Finds Pinto. Brosius plays at the forearms. Pinto goes up. Beats it inside of Doug's right hand and in front of Camacho for another side out. Brosius at the line. Camacho gets on the court. We've got a deep dropping topspin. Dzema handles it overhead. Nice set from Camacho. Gets him up to the net. And that excellent set allowed Doug a range of attacking options. Including a nice swing for a side out. Leading 2-0. Dzema, not at the line, confusing all of us, keeping us on our toes. Classic Dougie. Camacho, here to serve. Floats one to Brosius. Pinto with a nice bump set. Adam builds some speed. Dana tries to replicate the 1-over success of Pinto and Brosius, but misses just wide. I think I see something coming in to our right. I can't quite see it because I'm still underneath the tent. But Pinto goes for the quick insert free point, but I think we're going to call it a quick player's timeout. There's something swirling around on center court. If you aren't over here, I'd come over here and check out this action. There's something flying around on center court. It's trying to make its way, but it quite can't. It's flying against the current. Oh, here it comes. It's coming right over Rumble Man. If you're not here on center court, get over here. I think I see something hanging off of this drone. You might want to get out here and check out what it is. It's currently out of my view. We're getting some directions, so just like the Price is Right, if you think you know what this drone should do, shout those directions out and let the people know. People want over the beer tent, so let's see that drone get over towards the beer tent right now. If you aren't on center court checking out what's going on, I recommend you get over here because there isn't much else like this that you can experience. We see something that's just behind Rumble Man. Court's 1 through 8 of men's open. I see a young man on the move. I suggest you follow him. We're looking at the back right part of Memorial Park on King Street. There is a lot of paper. I think it's money flying through the air. And I see some men's open players taking some jumps. Now, if you're looking for a quick tip, you might find $1 or 2 as well. Work your way towards the river in the back corner of Memorial Park, and there might be a surprise gift waiting for you. After some short distractionary money drop, we are back to action here on center court. So if you're coming from the back corner of the park, swing by and check out Luke Pinto's next serve here. I bet it's a good one. That's right. Dana just sneaks that ball over. I think we see that there was no net violation after the question from Brosius, and an option ball side out for Dana and Doug. Dzema at the line. Looks like he's going with the standing floatsy again. Moves Brosius short. Brosius handles well, able to get back. Stay patient. Turns that wrist up and hits a nice high line with the thumb up. And we have a side out. Adam now back to serve. Great movement and a way to get recentered after a tough pass movement. Top of the serve. Dzema's left. Dzema has trouble handling. Camacho with a beautiful bump set. Pinto, for the second time in a row, uses those hands, grabs it for a block. He said it wasn't even his hands he was so far piked over, it was closer to his elbows. He says Doug should be more athletic, jump higher, and reach around the block. And be hotter. We're not sure that one's possible, but we can try that one later too. Another top spin serve, this one on the Camacho, handled well. Doug handles, is set, right on top of the tape, and Camacho explodes off the ground and sends it to the ground. Camacho at the line, leading 2-1. Nice explosive on the Brosius. Pinto with the bump set. Brosius a little too tight, tried to turn that thumb down and go with a short angle shot. Wasn't able to happen there, so point, Dzema and Camacho. serve on to Brosius. Brosius with a nice high pass. Pinto with a higher set, clears some room. Camacho with one up to date. Brosius chases, is able to get the control touch. They both need the shorty. And Doug drops, is able to pick it up. Camacho fakes taking that ball to the cross, snaps his wrist back towards the line for a transition point. Very well done. And I think we're hearing there was a chicken wing dig. I remember that I've seen a chicken on center court before, but never playing volleyball. He's usually doing a dance or two, so now we get to see him expand his reach. Deep float, Camacho. Brosius passes, uses that deep approach, but isn't able to find that sharp cross shot he's looking for. Another point on the board. 5-1, Camacho leads. Doug with the block touch to the kick touch, and wow! Let's have a round of applause for that agility. I said he's been watching the Women's World Cup, and we can tell it there, and Camacho was able to put it away. If you want to know about who Doug's heroes are, you can talk to him after the match. He will set up a booth where you can do so. Camacho at the line again. Another float to on the Brosius. Picks up the option. We get a nice touch, but Dzema and Camacho transition. A drop on Doug. You normally expect a trip to Pound Town with Doug there, but instead, he goes with a short roll. They were on their heels, and that's another transition point for Camacho and Dzema. Another float serve on the Brosius. Pinto with a beautiful bump set. Gives Adam plenty of time to decide what he wants to do. Takes a nice swing into the deep angle corner of the court, and that is a side out. Pinto at the service line, delivering a top spin. He gets a nice flat ball to Doug. Doug with a solid pass. Camacho tries to get that hard angle shot in before he collided with the net. Missed the shot wide, so that's a point for Pinto and Brosius. Now trailing 2-7. Pinto put another tough ball in. Takes to the air. Went for the rope-a-dope, just a little bit wide. I'm hearing from the officials that was out, so good look from those guys. And now Dzema back to serve, trailing 7-2, or leading 7-2. Good serve by Doug. Pinto brings out the forearms. High line from Brosius. Looks like it just missed wide, which means we are now switching sides with Camacho and Dzema leading 8-2. Camacho trying to tell Doug that his handsomeness will fade and that he will need to develop some personable skills to continue meeting women and progressing in life. Dzema at the net is able to get in touch, but I think that's stuck over to their side, so he needs to really get close on pressing that left-hand across. Maybe that's what Dana's telling him. Brosius, with a smart use, looking to shrink this gap to the 8. Doug gets caught high in that floater. Camacho rolls him up. Dougie with the jumbo. You'd think a young athletic guy like Doug would want to bang that ball away, but he must be picking up some veteran wily experience from Dana by osmosis. Just sharing the quote with him out there. Just, for all you science people, Doug is a doctor with physical therapy, so he knows what osmosis is, and he can tell you about it later at his interest. Camacho floats one onto Brosius. Brosius handles these. Pinto bumps set. And that's the second time now that he's been able to find the inside of Dzema's arms there. I think Brosius is taking the side-out strategy of swinging for the elbows and applying it to his name here. Dana asked Doug to jump so high to press up the net. And we're looking to see Pinto serve. Pinto with a heavy jump serve finds line, and that is a point, taking up the 3-8. Let's see if he continues to target Doug and that line here. Luke shoots deep, and Dzema back to serve, up 8-3. Dzema, serve. Brosius handles, Pinto with a nice pump set. Brosius goes deep, Dana goes for another one over, handled by Pinto. He gets a long, striding approach. Luke really close to the ball well on that one, was able to find the cross and jam it home. You can see some of those lunges at Luke's local gym where he is currently building that wonderful body that you see on display. You don't just get that by rolling out of bed. That's a lot of hard work, dedication, and nachos with Laura on the weekends. Brosius tries to find a seam. Dana handles. That set came over. We're having some discussion about what the call here would be. Dana trying to get involved right away. Adam just looking for clarification. Dana is currently educating the world of And now we're here 4-8. We have ruled point for Brosius and Pinto. Brosius at the line. Brosius goes right after Camacho, so he can get him while he's hot and flustered, and he clinically puts away a nice cross shot, says he does not care, in my opinion, and we'll head back to the service line to look to earn a point he thought they should pay. Camacho serves, and that serve finds the tape. Does not get over, and Pinto back to put his heavy arm and wonderful physique behind another serve. Pinto's serve catches the top of the tape, side out in the grass, and now Dzema back. And see if we can go for 3 misses in a row here, Doug. What do you think? Doug fulfills our dreams and wishes, and this one straight decides to show me a little extra. It's a nice run. Thank you, Doug, for that. And now we've got Brosius looking to break the streak. Float serve onto the ball, onto Doug's platform, and then Doug's hand goes back on the ball to a line termination.
Attention, all automobile drivers who have their car here at the Pottstown Rumble. If you are blocking the road to access access the gas station across the street. Your car will be towed soon. So please make your way over here to the announcement tent. If you are confused, and if not confused, just get over and move your car. That is all of those who are parked and blocking the road to access the gas station across the street. Please go and move your car before you've got to pay for someone else to move it for you. Thank you.
I'm not quite sure what just happened, but I saw Luke Pinto swinging, which is always a nice sign. So it looked like they picked up a transition point, 5-8, and Dana slow to get up, but looks okay. Adam is calling for a forfeit. Dana, do you accept this proposal? Dana's nodding his head, but I don't believe him because he's staying out there. So we will continue to have some great volleyball here in center court. Make your way over. Pinto, take it to the air. Goes high on the Doug. Doug handles with the hands and takes it down the center. Well done. Some of those jump serves that you have to take overhead can be a bit of a dizzy, but Doug put the defense in a dizzy with a wonderful terminating swing. Doug, back in the line. Looks like we might get a different serve than we've seen from him so far in set 2. Jump float. Oh, he gets over top again, so we had a little bit of a hybrid action. Pinto handles without a problem. And then the swing was more of a problem. Doug reaches into the cross, grabs it, and tosses it down. I think that's block number 13 or 14 for him here in this match. Really having a nice effect controlling that net as a defensive presence. Brosius handles the jump serve. Great roll up from Pinto. We see a lefty knuckle, and Dana picks it up. We've had 3 straight, 1 consecutive contacts. Luke slows things down. He says, let's use all 3. And then he reads Dana's movement to the line, takes a cross shot. Well done. Let's have a nice round of applause for his excellent defense and heads-up play here on center court.
I got one. Yep, we'll do. Thank you. You know where cool, right? Yeah, where he was. Okay, thank you, man.
Brosius breaks out the sky ball for the fans. Dana tells Doug to get out of there. I can pass this, no problem. And Doug delivers a set. That is good enough for Dana to take it into the short angle. Good communication, well done. And now Dana giving Doug some advice on the skill of bump setting. He's saying, hey, use your platform, angle it here, and get me a little bit tighter. Doug, how do you take these accusations from Adam that you can't pass his sky ball? He says he could have, but he trusts Dana to pass it more, so he will be subservient. Float under Brosius. Brosius passes that himself. Goes high line. Lands it and gets the side out. Adam also tells Doug that he can handle his own serve receive and suggests he do the same there, I think. Pinto takes off, finds Camacho above his head. Camacho with an excellent touch. Takes that sharp angle from outside the pole, lands it into the hard cross, and the side out. Doug back to the service line. We've seen the hybrid from him the last few times. We've got to set it up for the float. He does. Finds it on the Brosius. Pinto bumps it. Little off net. Dana goes for the 1-over. It finds the line. That's a switch at 10-5. Dana's tried that one 4 or 5 times now. He finally was able to dial it in to find the line and be deep enough for Pinto to not chase after. Well done by Dana.
I'll scoot out of the way. See you later.
After a quick social timeout, we had the chance to get back in the court. And if you're not here on the center court yet, I suggest you stop and grab some food on the way. Currently, Francis Daltor is eating some sort of wrap in front of me. I've eaten all day. I'm very hungry. And he's eating a turkey wrap. So go grab one yourself. Brosius handles, Pinto with another beautiful bump set. Dougie reaches on it, but by the time he lands, Brosius had his next shot picked out. And that's a great way to what we do, or what we call, take a zero, reset the offense. But per usual for Brosius and Pinto, one contact is all they need, and he takes it back over for a side out. Pinto back to the line after this discussion about who should serve. He decides it's me. The flying stash. Finds Dzema. Dzema handles. Camacho puts him tight, but Doug finds the inside of Luke's left hand on a tight ball, lands on Pinto's side as well. So it's a side out for Doug and Dana. D&D as some have been calling them. Camacho, back to serve. Camacho puts the top spin on Pinto. Pinto has some trouble handling, takes a swing across. Camacho set up well, shovels that ball. We call that direct deposit in the banking world, taking it right to the other side for a point. Let's see what Camacho brings out of his bag this time. Floaters, they're back to working Brosius here. Pinto, he brings out the platypus platform. You don't see that anywhere but the East Coast. Slides it under the net, gives a little lift, and Brosius is able to find the high line. Now, platypus, I believe, is a mammal that still lays eggs. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But, and Luke said he brings out the platypus because of the egg they're laying on center court. Great to have a sense of humor. Brosius with an intense sky ball. Pinto with another platypus touch. And never made it. Camacho gives Doug a nice little crisp high five saying, hey buddy, I believe in you. Let's put a nice serve in here. Well, it looked like Dana had a good reason to believe in his partner. Doug repays him with an ace. Found the center of Pinto and Brosius, and no one was ready to make the move they needed to, so the lead is now stretched to 12-5. Another tough ball from Dzema, handled by Brosius. He goes with the jumbo. Camacho's able to chase it down. Doug with a nice bump set. Short rolly back to in front of Pinto. Earns a point for Dana, and we are now at 13-5 after 2 consecutive points. Doug Dzema finds the middle of the net after a couple points he picked up there. So Pinto heads back to the line and will be looking to recover some of those lost points as he heads to the back left to start his serve this time. Big jump serve over Doug's right shoulder. A lot of speed on that, a lot of pace, a lot of acceleration, and that found the back line. So we are now sitting at 6-13. Pinto looking to go back to back here. Heads to left back again for the serve. He goes right into Dzema's platform. Dzema handles Camacho, breaks out the hands. Dzema goes to Luke's left, his right. And it looked like we had some I formation defense from Pinto and Brosius there. A bold strategy, but Brosius has won a Rumble, and I've only made playoffs once, so I can't argue with him there. Float serve on the Brosius platform. Pinto breaks out his hands. Set comes out very clean, very nice, and Brosius clinically hits that textbook high line that he's known for here on center court. And now he heads back to the line, looking to create some havoc for Camacho. Dzema. Forcing Dzema back to his left. He handles it. Camacho rolling up. Pinto pulls, and Dzema sees an open net. Takes it to Pound Town. When you jump like Doug, everything looks like an open net. That one truly was. He was able to take advantage. Dougie at the line. As a reminder, Doug, we would like to put the balls in play. 30 feet is what you have on the other side, not 45. I know you appealed for a touch, but Brosius says no. So we'll count that as a missed serve and a side out. Pinto to serve. Pinto goes high, hard at Doug, gets through those hands. Dana looks pretty upset with his partner there, but they still lead comfortably. 13-7 on the side switch. Pinto looking to pick up the second ace and third of the last 3 points. He misses a little bit wide, a bit frustrated with himself, but I'm sure he'll recover here with a nice pass, set for swing. And Camacho goes back looking for an ace of his own now. Yeah, at the service line. Works Brosius' left, Brosius with a nice pass. Luke breaks out, ready for me, overhead set. Dzema chases it deep. Camacho with a nice bump set, gets him high, tight. Doug gets up, tucks his right hand into his right pocket after the swing. He's cutting that back towards the line for a point, and now set and match point at 14-7 for Camacho and Dzema. Pinto with the pass is able to use a nice little tuck the elbow in, send the wrist across, cutting to earn a side out. Brosius at the line. Delivers a spinner that looks like it might drop, but Camacho never had any question or doubt about it. Watched it deep from the start, and I think he even gave a little stare down to Adam to say, "You trying to catch me on that?" So, side out. Doug, back to serve, looking to close this one out. Doug's serve finds the middle of the net. Adam tells him emphatically, "That's a no for me." And now Pinto back to the line. Pinto heads to left back. He's been been taking the serve hard to the cross from Dzema. Let's see if he goes for the same thing again. Good ball onto Camacho. Doug breaks out the hands. Shoulders look good that time, but Pinto gets a one-arm stab. Brosius chases it down. A deep free ball. Just misses long. Great defensive effort from Brosius and Pinto there. Camacho and Dzema show their poise and don't worry for more than a second, so they pick up side out. Camacho under Brosius. Pinto approaches strongly, options that ball on two. And folks, you might not realize it, but making that play from the right side on an approach like that is much more difficult than it seems. So wonderful work by Pinto to get his hips and shoulders around that one and generate some power on a nice big swing. Dzema with a great pass. Camacho breaks out the hands. Doug chops the line. Brosius can't get the touch he quite wants. And Dana seemed to believe that 3 touches is better than 2. Letting their side out the traditional way. Dzema back to serve. Adam handles. Luke goes on 2 yet again. Well done. And that's another side out. 7-14. Lucas heads to his familiar left back and looks to break out into the jump serve. Tosses up. The ball is not in. Catches the tape. The serve, and now Dana heads back to serve. Dana serves on Brosius. Pinto with another 2-step approach. Oh, a nice counter spike. Great foot dig by Dana. We get a one-hand platypus, and the short cutback shot from Dana misses just wide. Couple great plays there. Let's hear it for the folks for a really job well done on getting creative there. Luke brought out the platypus platform. Doug brought out the platypus hand and said, anything you can do, I can do better and handsomer. Brosius with a deep float on the shoe. Camacho, a nice back bump set from Doug. And Camacho has time and time again hit that sharp angle shot. And Pinto continues to play deep, and we have a side out.
Kowicki and Pearson, court 26. Kowicki and Pearson, court 26.
Brosius handles.
Let's go, hurry up.
Knuckles the angle over Camacho. Camacho seems Pinto at the service line. Pinto with the heavy ball on Dzema. Dzema gets a touch. Enough for Camacho to chase. Camacho with a beautiful roll up. Cuts it back to the line. Pinto laid out, tried to get a quality touch on it. Was unable to. And that's a great job of Dana by picking up his partner and getting him a nice set on a nice pass that he was able to terminate. Well done. Dana breaks out the sky ball at set point. Brosius, nice pass, handles it with ease. Pinto gives him some room. Dana chases out a short angle shot. Hits a jumbo deep into the angle, and that'll close this out. Let's have a round of applause for a well-played match on center court with a lot of creativity. Nice job from both teams there. Hang around, we've got another match coming, Women's Open, heading to center court, so please don't go anywhere. If anything, grab a seat, grab some food if you need that before this match, and get yourself settled to check out some of the best women the East Coast has to offer here at the Pottstown Rumble.